Okay, we're off on a bit of a ride today. It's a bit of a 20k this is. I'm going to go pretty hard with it, so I'll have it as a bit of a training day. Got about 3k's out to it, out to the start point, and it's just a heap of left-hand turns, so there's no traffic lights or anything to stop at. So you can just keep your power down and keep going. So I'll just use this short ride, this short 3k ride out to the start. Just use this as a bit of a warm-up. Pretty windy today, so I'm guessing I'm going to be fighting into a few headwinds, which is good. Headwinds are alright. I've always said, you know, riding into the headwinds is good. It's good exercise. So today, forget all about your average speed. All you want to work on is your power, is your watts. Just concentrate on how many watts you're putting in, and then you can have a look at what average speed you get when you get back home. So on my display again today on the Garmin, it'll just have the power and my cadence. I'll just try and keep that somewhere in a zone that I can handle. Anyway, I'm going to get to it now and enjoy this ride.
Okay, so here we are. This is the ride. Great fun ride today. Just thought I'd get out, give it a good blast and work to my power. So just work into the power meter today and really enjoyed this one. It's a good training ride. This is a little circuit we do. If you want to get out and do a bit of training, you can do it solo, which I did today, or we can go in a bit of a group and get even a faster time. But it's a good fun ride. Really enjoyed this one and made me work going into this headwind. But anyway, we'll jump into my Strava account now and we'll have a quick look at the stats. Okay, so here we are in my Strava account now. This is the ride I've just done, 21.7 kilometers. Around about 250 meters elevation. It's not a massive amount of elevation, just enough to make you work. Don't forget, it's only a short ride. It's just a burst training ride. 259 watts is the weighted average watts, and speed, my average speed was just under 35 kilometers an hour. So I was moving along a fair bit. And have a look at this, my heart rate, average heart rate was 163 beats a minute. I maxed out at 203, so that was cooking along. My cadence was 86, that's pretty good. I would have preferred that up around 90, but anyway, you can't have everything. And calories, 616 I burnt. Beauty about doing something like this, you never know, do you, when you're going to get a KOM. And I got my KOM back, so I'll have a look at this. The KOM for this is the whole ride, so the 21.7k is the whole thing. So here it is here. We'll just have a quick look at this. Okay, so here's the full 21 kilometers of it. Did it this time in 36:48, average speed of 35 kilometers an hour with 247 watts. And that is good. So there I am, back on the top of the leaderboard at 36.48 minutes. That was a good effort. So there we have it. So there it goes to show you, if you work to your average watts and not your average speed, you actually end up with a better average speed. Does that make sense? So this was a windy day, as I say. This was a real windy day. It was about 11 o'clock when I left, about 11:15 I think when I started this. So the wind was right up there in the middle of the day, and it was hard work, but running to my power meter just made it fine. It was hard. Obviously you still got to work at it, but I'm not constantly looking down at my speed going, oh, I'm only doing this or I'm only doing that. You're just looking at your watts. And then at the end of your ride, I didn't have my speed on this. I only ever have my power and cadence. And at the end of your ride, then you have a look at your average speed, and that way, by doing that, you're not influenced at all during the ride by your speed. Because if you go on your speed, if you're constantly looking down at your speed, in your head, mentally, it plays games with you, and you start to want to pick your speed up because you think you're not going fast enough, and that is when you will burn yourself out, and that is when you cannot last the distance. So working to your power is the way to go, and it's why I say to people, get a power meter. It will change the game for you, 100% guaranteed. Anyway, that is it from me. Hope you enjoyed that little ride. Hopefully I'll get out on the weekend and do some rides then. It's not looking the best, the weather, but anyway, we shall give it a go, see what happens. If I do and there's anything good happens on the rides, I shall put some videos up on here for you to have a look at. Until the next time, enjoy your riding and stay safe.